A very quick video to bring you from my car before I go to Chelsea versus Fulham. Didn't get time to do a video yesterday from Mikel Arteta's press conference, but there were two quick things that I wanted to bring you updates on. One is that Arsenal could potentially have up to 7 first-team players missing for tomorrow's game at Anfield against Liverpool. So Bukayo Saka has been ruled out with his hamstring injury. He's expected to miss a matter of weeks. Kai Havertz has obviously undergone surgery. Gabriel Jesus is still sidelined. And then there are doubts over the availability of Martin Odegaard, Leandro Trossard, Ben White and Christian Norgard as well. Now, if you had a gun to my head, I would probably say Odegaard will play, but he hasn't trained yet. Mikel Arteta said he won't know until Saturday, which is today, whether Odegaard's available. He's going to try and train, but we'll see. Ben White's still struggling with a knock he picked up in the opening day game against Manchester United. Christian Norgard hasn't featured yet this season in the Premier League. And Arteta sort of let slip that Trossard was a doubt. He didn't mention him initially when he was asked for an injury update. You'll get the full answer on Trossard at 10:30 tonight in the final embargoed section. But yeah, I mean, it looks like we could potentially see a little bit of a unlikely forward line from Arsenal. Obviously, Noni Madueke started against Leeds. I expect him to probably keep his place. And then it'll be between the likes of Martinelli, Eze, Nwaneri to complete that attacking lineup. Arteta was full of praise for Eberechi Eze and the impact that he's made in training so far this week. Really nice quotes about him, about how he's been asking Arteta all the right questions and been showing his personality and quality during the sessions. Obviously, had a full week of training now. So I wouldn't be surprised to see Eze play at least half an hour. I think a start is probably a little bit too far, to be honest. But we'll have to wait and see. The fact that, you know, there is a little bit of an element of surprise to Arteta's team selection could potentially be an advantage for Arsenal. Usually we probably have a gist of what sort of 11 he's going to field. We know his strongest team, but I expect that the back four and most of the midfield to be the same. If Odegaard's fit, I think it will be Zubimendi, Rice and Odegaard. No real surprises there. There were a few other good quotes from Arteta, basically that he feels Liverpool are the favourites just because they won the title last year. He said that, you know, someone's got to take their crown, and that's what Arsenal are planning to do. So really interesting game. Just a tiny bit of transfer news. I'm probably going to do a separate video on Piero Hincapié in the coming days when I establish exactly the details of the fee, because I spoke to someone at Bayer Leverkusen last night and they were kind of disputing whether the deal had actually been finalised. There was a few little things to sort. Obviously, I'm not discrediting the reports that were out there last night because it's clear that they are accurate, most likely. But Ten Hag had been expecting to include Piero Hincapié for the trip to Werder Bremen today, so we'll get a big clue on where we're at. I mean, I would be absolutely stunned if he was in the squad, because we're expecting him to travel for a medical this weekend, and that would obviously trigger Jakub Kiwior's move to Porto. From what I understand, Fulham and Palace, I know they've been linked all summer, but they are still in the hunt for Reiss Nelson. Both clubs still in the mix for his services. Roma had made inquiries as well a couple of weeks ago, but they're now prioritising Tyreek George. Still a little bit of faint hope that Jadon Sancho might be an option if he changes his mind on a transfer. And just a bit of an exclusive that I brought to you last night, and that's Ismail Kabia, the Arsenal under-21 winger, has joined League Two side Shrewsbury Town on a season-long loan deal. That was confirmed last night. If you enjoyed, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll be back with another video again very shortly.